I watch the rain streak down our window. We never dreamed it'd get this bad. Like a fool I assumed our troubles would just dissipate. Why do we wait to change until it's too late? We're a cauldron on the fire.
Alright, I am looking a hot mess. I don't know if it's showing or not. My cheeks are like flush, but they're not. They was like that this morning. Like I don't know. What did I do yesterday? I don't know. But they was like that this morning, and then I went out and trimmed. We call it weed eating, but then me and John had this whole big conversation that weed eater is actually just a brand of a trimmer. So I'm trying to get away from saying weed eated. It's also really hard to say. But anyways, I went out and edged. Is that a better word? Done the clipping anyways around like the fence, the building, a few areas of the garden John couldn't do. And then I moved the trampoline. I cleaned out around the fire pit. I weed-eated. I trimmed some yesterday, but not much. And then John mowed the yard, and so I wanted to finish it and get it done today. I also pulled some flowers that was growing up. It was morning glories, but it was the vines that was just growing up the fence, and we decided that we didn't want them there, so I cleared them out. It's just been a lot this morning, but I needed to do the gazebo as well because there's all kinds of stuff growing inside of it, and I don't like it. I'll pay one of the kids. But I did go out and get some more mint and hang up there. I think it's very calming for me. I don't know, I just like plants. I like nature to a point, but that just is super calming to me. I took the curtain down and hung it up on the actual windowsill. However, it is hot, and that sun beaming in the evening, you can definitely tell a difference when I can shut that curtain. So I went ahead and just I moved my line. Anyways, words are not forming today. Moved my line, and then I went out and got some more mint. What I had up there, I just shredded up and took out and put into the nesting boxes for the chickens. It smells good. It's a little bit of added oomph out there, so I done that. But anyways, we're gonna experiment with a recipe. I planned on doing 2, but it is 2 o'clock. So time got away from me, and I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to be rushed doing it. So the other one I'm definitely going to be doing. Also didn't have all the ingredients, so I'm just going to rig it up, which y'all know me. I'll be rigging anyways. But we're just going to do the one recipe in this video, and that is homemade goldfish crackers, which won't be goldfish because I just got to find some little mini cookie cutters. I know we have some. Watch me not be able to find them. But if anything, we'll just make crackers because I'm making this. But we're gonna get some goldfish crackers made. That's not gonna be goldfish, but somebody shared it in the homesteading group that I'm in, and I was like, why did I never think of that? And she sent the recipe, which was from Pinterest. I went and found the recipe. It's super simple. And then I also went down like this it's a little tiny rabbit hole because it's not as big as I would want it to be, but of other things like it. And I'd made a video called something, and I had planned on starting a series called Homemade Over Processed, and I think this was with the Hot Pockets I made. I made one video for that series, so we're gonna get a couple more videos like that. I have really been trying to lean into homemade stuff just because it makes me feel better, even though it's still junk food. Even though it's still junk food, I just feel better when it's homemade, and then there's more heart put into it. You know, it might not be as pretty or as simple, definitely not as simple as buying the store-bought, but it's homemade, it's made at home. I make it, I know exactly what's going into it, so it is what it is, and I enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump over here and share it with you. It will be linked down below just because y'all know, if you're not new here, I rarely stick to a recipe 100%, but I do try to, when I remember, share the recipes down below. Because one, credit, two, you can't follow me because nobody can follow me. I can't. The only thing I could find was this one little random bunny. He's not random. He's a survivor. That's what he is. I had through a whole set of these little tiny holiday cookie cutters. I don't know where I got them from. I don't know why I had them, but I did. But I must have thrown them away, and then he had survived because he got through into the big thing of cookie cutters that I have in there. I have this weird tendency that I'll go through these phases of like burn it all, and I just start throwing stuff away because I'm like, I don't need that, I don't want that, whatever. And I'm pretty sure the little miniature cookie cutters didn't make the cut when I cleaned out the drawers last time, because I did keep them all. Oh, that's why I had them for like fun lunches when the kids was a little bit younger. But I had them all in a little tiny Ziploc bag together, and he just somehow, he didn't make it to the trash. So, but we're gonna go ahead and make the recipe anyways. It calls for 2 cups of shredded cheddar. I don't have any shredded cheddar, and obviously I don't usually buy shredded cheddar. I don't remember the last time we bought shredded cheese. It's been a while. I bought a new food processor. The one that we had lasted for years. I bought it when I was making Nolan baby food. Nolan's almost 11, so it's been a very long time. It finally died, like the gears went out. It was like super screechy, terrible. I finally threw it away just a couple months ago. I went in a big hurry to buy one back. However, in the homesteading group, somebody mentioned that you can make butter in the food processor, and it's less messy than making it in the KitchenAid. And I've been wanting to make butter anyways, and I was like, okay, you know what? I can buy one of those. I can play around with it. I'm sure there's other things I can use it for, but I wanted to make butter in it. So I bought this one. I've not used it yet, so I don't know what I'm doing. But I bought this one from Walmart.com. I just got it's supposed to be a 4 cup, but I think the review said it's really like a 3 cup. I don't know. Yeah, because it's 24 ounce. That's 3 cups. But I decided that we was gonna buy it and try it, so we did. This one come with a little blade that goes in it, and you can grate cheese with it as well. So we're going. What is the cutter thing for? Like how can you grate cheese and it's got that? Oh, because they're opposites. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm just gonna grate up some cheese using that because I gotta get dirty anyways. I gotta get it dirty anyway, so there's no reason to dirty up the cheese grater thingy. So we're gonna get that grated up. It calls for 2 cups of shredded cheese. So I don't know if we have enough cheddar for that. See, I told you I don't stick to recipes. But we do have some mozzarella, so I'm going to use as much mozzarella. I'm going to use as much cheddar as possible, and then if we have to, we'll throw in a little bit of mozzarella. Sounds okay to me anyway.
Had passed me by the night. We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God
surprised it had caked up. Like that. Sandy texture, that's what he's going for.
The lid, you see the little pickle.
Aw, it's cute. What's it say, Dilly on it?
Is his name Dilly?
Seems like it.
It's a little pickle jar.
I'm gonna start with 1. It says 1 to 2. So, and as I was pressing it, it's already sticking together pretty good. Supposed to bring it to make a dough with it. So you just knead it into a dough. We're gonna need our other water here. If you need more, you can add it because it says as needed. So I'm sure the types of cheese you would use will make a difference in this part.
See?
Yeah, pretty cute.
See, Bobby?
Alrighty, so we are going to put the crackers shaped here. We have to, it's really cold. We have to shape it, obviously. We have to roll it out. So I figured it would be easier if I break it apart here and then roll it because it's kind of stiff. So, all right.
I feel better every day. The troubles I had have been washed away. I'm cleaning up my act and moving on. In the silence of my room, I'll sleep all night and get up at noon. There's nothing to distract me in my dreams. Like a pillow on my face, no one can hurt or invade my space. I still.
So, this is them. I did have to put them back in because they wasn't quite crunchy enough because it wasn't like a cracker. But I think I cooked them for about 13 minutes. But they taste pretty good. They needed a little bit of salt. I put salt over them, but it's not going to stick, I don't think. So when I made this batch, I put some salt on top and then when I was rolling it for like the final smooth over, so that maybe they'll have a little bit more salt. We have just a little bit here left. I'm going to sprinkle some of this on it. Probably fold it over and you know, roll it out thin again and then sprinkle some more, and just to see how it is. I thought about doing this as well, which it got wet. The label I put on it was like a dissolving label, but that is that smokehouse stuff. I think I might do both. So that's what we're going to do, and then we'll see if they taste any different or better or whatever.
Walk the streets with my head high, and though I wonder where I'd be if no one had helped or remembered me, I know my own will has got me through. I know why I should try to find out why.
friends. So the verdict with these are, they was really good. Everybody that ate them liked them. Nolan really liked them. He said that he thought they was definitely better than store-bought. So thank you for watching. I will have the recipe linked down below. Sorry for the short and sweet video, but it's just what we had this day. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.